Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for all the love and support on the last episode of us reacting to scary compilations. Today, we are back with Scary Comp Video 93.
July 1st of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred.
Oh, yeah?
In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance. Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway.
Due to a lack of parking, he then pulls over 3 lanes and kills 3 families. And due to a lack of parking, he suddenly is now wanted for vehicular manslaughter. I said this in the last one, the Scary Comp, that hospitals are like super haunted, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. I also feel like ambulances are like the next big thing to be haunted. Cause like, I mean, R.I.P. But so many people.
Going off that logic, like, people have been around for a long ass time. I'm pretty sure people have died everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, the entire world is haunted.
Yes and no. I think for like a ghost to be like a thing, it has to be like a traumatic death where like someone has quote unquote like the unfinished business type mean.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of death is traumatic, you know.
Well, all right, bro. I'm saying like what I think would consequence. I don't think that's the right statement. What I think would conclude in a ghost being like created, I guess, is like the quote unquote unfinished business. That, or it's like they have like an attachment to the place they died, or like in a traumatic way death like keeps you here. What?
Ghost head cannon.
This is not my ghost head canon. I'm saying how I think ghost works. No one knows how ghost works.
Oh, it is your ghost head cannon.
It's not. It's my opinion. It's my opinion, not my ghost head canon. You make it sound like I have an OC where I'm like, oh, and her name was blank, and she had dark raven hair and piercing blue eyes, where she was a ghost but could also touch and interact with the living beings. So she really wasn't, but she was in a way. Like that's what I think of when you say head canon, all right? Or like, or it's like those head canons where people are like, ah, yes, I head canon that Harry Potter's black when he's white.
Well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror.
It's just some guy asking for help. He's like, please help me, you're an ambulance. And they speed off.
It was just his own face. Sorry, son.
Dude, wait, stop. That'd actually be really funny, because like that's really plausible, like, to happen.
Send somebody as soon as you can.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're
my
gonna be
gas,
stranded out here.
Them gas prices are high.
I'm not trying to go back in this truck.
I'm not trying to go back in this truck, brother. It's okay. I mean, I get it though. I get like the fear, because like if it really is haunted, you never know like what kind of quote unquote spirit ghost is there. What if it's an angry one where it's like, bro, you didn't give me the proper CPR. I'm snapping your neck right now. You know?
I'm not gonna do that.
You never know. Just because it's never happened doesn't mean that the percentage of it happening is 0%. Ambulance. Maybe turn off those flashing lights for starters.
It just starts driving on this one.
It just leaves them. Just someone's head pops out. Thudded. This is the type of footage you get during those, like, school fights. Anywhere but where the action's supposed to be. Did bro leave his phone? Yep, there you go. That's what I'm telling you, bro. These are like the school fight recordings where bro's recording the ground or the crowd around him, like, look at this, guys, look at the fight happening. Dust particle, or is it a ghost? Like those stupid, like, theories where it's like, did you see that dust particle falling? Yo, hang on, I left my phone here. See, bro, he's giving us the foot
I don't know
angle.
if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just,
Well, if you zoom in and press on the
like it just
screen,
flew
it'll
open,
focus.
like,
Maybe if you move your finger.
Oh, God. Wait.
nah, what the?
Camera's trying to focus. I won't, okay.
What is that?
Nah, hell
What
no.
That's not even inside ambulance. That's like something flying outside.
It looks like it flying, like, I don't know. It looks like it could be
It's no
inside.
wonder why the EMT was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance. Something appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to
That's
have
just
seen
the windshield
earlier,
wipers,
we
don't
do
worry.
see what looks
Don't mind
like a
that, they
shadowy
go off on
figure
their own.
moving back and forth. It appears
That is
to bounce
gross,
from
though.
side to side,
That
as
is-
if being stuck inside.
no.
The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been
Oh,
a culprit
$1
behind the
out.
cabinet door swinging open on its own.
Open the door, let him
It's just a
out!
raccoon.
Little bro's been stuck inside of the ambulance, and he's like, I've been in here for like a year.
Like,
Let me out, please.
why put the arrow and everything, but then not actually the ambulance?
I know,
Like, what's
right?
point in there?
I guess because it's trying to, like, I don't fucking.
Which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe that maybe this may have been the spirit of a deceased individual
There
who
we go.
unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance.
See, my headcanons
While
are coming
many think
true.
this, others have no idea what this could have been. Whether ghost or something else, the EMT was just glad to have someone from work pick up the truck. To this day, the question remains.
Wait.
Just what exactly had...
So someone else picked it up?
Yeah, we're like, fuck that.
That's
Yeah,
valid.
horrid.
But did they at least tell the person who was picking it up why they were picking it up? Bro just gets in the car and it's like, oh, okay, like, I mean, guess the AC just wasn't working. And then in the back they just see, nah, bitch, it's working. It's just real cold because I'm right here and I'm about to knock jump out in your neck. And then they just die. You know, then they become the ghost in the ambulance. That would be a
It's a
crazy.
ghost or a vampire.
I don't know, bro. Bit of both. You get the best of both worlds. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like a ghost and vampire would be kind of OP. But I feel like they're kind of the same.
Not really. I feel like ghosts are just
Both are
like
eternal. Both technically died to get to the state of where they're at.
One has fangs and drinks blood, and
Okay.
one just fight.
Yeah, but they're well, no. Some ghosts don't vibe, actually.
I mean, the vibe. I never said it were good vibes. There's a vibe.
Fair.
been inside the ambulance.
Someone just throw a knife at your feet, you know.
Yeah, that one was crazy. I won't even lie. But little bro's got bad aim, so.
In the following video, three
Yeah,
friends
we're
are
just
alone at
pranking
home
him.
when one friend decides to call their mom after something scary had occurred.
Mommy, I just combed for the first time. It was to this anime girl with pink
Right.
hair. It was to this anime girl with pink hair, and then it turned out she was a guy.
10 minutes. I need you to stay calm, though, okay?
Okay,
So calm,
Good
quiet,
girl,
keep the
man.
door locked.
Exactly. Bro, why are your grippers out?
All three
Put some
friends are
socks
locked up
on,
in this
King.
room, and for good reason. Earlier,
Nah,
they
you're
heard a
gonna
loud
You know who
what
I
was
don't trust? You know who I don't trust less than a ghost?
talking.
The people who have carpet floors. I know you had carpet floors, but with all due respect, fuck carpet floors.
I don't have them anymore,
I know
but
you don't.
I kind of miss them, I'm not gonna lie. I miss them. They were nice.
I don't like
I
carpet floors.
regret getting them changed, honestly.
No, bro. Carpet floors are like
The,
the
this floor is
gateway
way
to back.
harder to clean up
I fear
and
not.
like
I fear
less
not.
comfortable. Like you could just lay down on your floor.
That is
No,
the
it's like
that is the
yeah, listen,
gateway to bacteria hell. You're gonna lay on your. Hold on. I know you. I've seen it happen live. Your turtle Winston has shit on your carpet. I understand that you clean it, but I'm not putting my face on that carpet. My dog took a
who
piss.
said put your face on
You
carpet?
said you're laying down on the carpet.
Yeah, not you though.
Alright. I don't want carpeted floors. I'd prefer wood,
It's
and we can get a carpet on the inside. Yeah? Yeah.
crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house.
First and foremost,
They had
you have carpeted floors, but then you have a hallway that looks like this at night. Turn on the light, bro. Something.
They heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
Does it sound like glass? Was it metal? What does it sound like?
I thought it was just like a big thud and then
So you heard glass shattering?
yeah.
Now, this is where things started to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However, after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all three friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters.
This is how they're all gonna die. Bro's got.
into their
What does
own
little
hands.
bro got? Chains? Or a baseball bat? I can't tell what it is. He's just
fishing
got.
rod.
What?
Fishing rod.
He's gonna.
Gonna go catch some ghosts.
He's gonna go. No, he's gonna like pull it back and like latch it. You know, like how in the cartoons they would like latch it onto the shirt and they'd pull them up like that.
Mm.
That's how he's gonna catch the robber.
If needed. But during this time, something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least.
Yeah, that's valid.
This
I'm
is
glad
what
he
they
grabbed the
thought.
dog though. That's a real one.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
A friend that lives in the house.
Hmm?
What?
What happened?
What did it say? A friend that lives in the house.
No, the kid that lives in the house freaked out so bad that he grabbed the dog. Because I guess the friends got...
Packed up.
Yeah,
Where the fuck's he gonna go?
I
He's
don't know.
calling his mum because they're a fucking ghost. Where the fuck's he gonna go? Mom, I heard a little sound outside. I'm scared. Fuck no. Check it out. Turn lights on. There's probably not fucking in.
Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I saw a blur on my camera phone.
These guys look like they're in college.
I got my
Wait, what
grippers
is this
on.
little pause here? Insert 15 minutes later card from SpongeBob. Bro, it is not that serious. If you're sat here, we left the room to investigate. Yes, we know, bad idea. But we didn't hear any... No. Okay, so first and foremost, imagine this being your last little Instagram post or Snapchat. Insert that 15 minutes later card from SpongeBob. Bro, that's gonna be your, like, on your tombstone. 15 minutes later.
I know, these
Famous
guys are a
last
bit
words.
shit. I remember that guy that tried to punch that ghost. See, he knew where he was
You
doing.
know, I mean, one of them went with, what is it, a bat,
He was
fishing
stands
rod,
up, bro.
chains. Someone's armed.
Yeah. Not
With a
they're
fishing
running away
rod.
now.
Again, turn on some lights, bro.
No, like Because they don't have light
Dude,
switches.
I don't know, but it's like that one guy that we were talking about that had like that he kept peering his head. The one that got the knife through at him. Like he kept peering his head in a dark room. I'm like, first and foremost, you're not gonna see anything. You're technically illuminated from the back. So you're at a disadvantage because you can't see in, but they can see out and they see your outline because of the light. If you flick on the lights and they're used to the dark, it's gonna take them a bit to get like if quote unquote if there is still someone in if there's actually someone in your house and it's not a ghost, because I don't think you're gonna flashbang a ghost, right? But
Mm-hmm.
hypothetically, if there's someone in your house, turn on the lights when you go into a room because if they're in there, they're going to be used to the darkness and they're going to have to readjust to the light. That then gives you the opening to see that someone's in there, either, take a mental note of their description, beat them up, or leave and call the police. At least then, one,
I'll die instantly.
yeah, I guess that's an option too. Or just keel over at the side of someone in your house, because I think that's what I'd do. I think I would genuinely just be like, nah, kill me. Like,
I mean, if they're in your house, they're probably gonna have a weapon.
well, no, because some people just come in with bats. I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
still a weapon.
well, hear me out. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you turn on the light and they're, because most,
Yeah,
from what
because it's gonna bright.
hey, bro, I don't know about you, but the lights when I got woken up for like middle school as a child, I felt like I got freaking CS:GO flashbang every morning when my parents turned on the lights. So I don't know about you, little bro. Personally speaking, them lights hurt. Alright? Them
Mm-hmm.
lights hurt. So it's like I feel like that would be like it's if you don't have a weapon, you're home alone, and you need to like if you're gonna go and check it out, because personally speaking, I would not check it out. I'd stay locked in my room, call the police, call my mom. I'm not checking anything out, other than getting my cats and putting them in my room. Um, but other than that, like, I guess if you're gonna go check it out, you might as well turn on the lights so you can see. But also, if most breaking and enterings happen at night, they're gonna be used to the dark lighting. So if you flip on the light switch, like it's gonna take them at least like 2 seconds. That's like enough time for you to make a split decision on am I brawling down with the homeless crackhead in the corner of my parents' room, or am I running outside of the house with my phone on me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like leaving the lights off is just so stupid. Like how are you're telling me that you think someone broke in? Okay, now you turn on the lights. Really? You didn't turn them on in the hot hallway? Oh, I see it up in the corner. That was disgusting, actually. Why is everything like running across? Also,
These people have got too much money.
why are your shoes like this?
Are there shoes?
Yeah, if you go back home. Look, shoes. And they're just all in little. Alright, whatever.
I know.
First and foremost, if you're running away from someone, either you're gonna fall and break your neck or you're gonna kill the killer by doing this. Just saying. Oh, he's got a bat, not a fishing rod. We were wrong. A whack ass house. Damn, bro's breathing heavy. He's definitely gonna alert the enemy that they're there. Again, turn on some fucking
It's
lights.
inhaler.
Turn on some lights, kings. There's 3 of you. Why are we running? That's me. Why are we running? Why are we running?
One of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it, this is what was caught.
Yeah, it's like the other railing. Something that runs past. Blech, gross.
Like a dust went past down the stream.
What? Ew, it looks like a face. Like the floating face from Repo.
Eerily,
Full of
something
dust,
can be
bro.
seen moving behind the railing.
No,
In
King.
a swift motion,
Dust ain't
this
that big.
mysterious
Eerily.
object passes by without making
Eerily.
a sound.
Eerily, a
It
bit
always
of
seems to be
dust
floating,
went
knowing how
past.
it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this
Yeah,
is
it's
that the face can be
floating.
made out.
It's a bit.
It's
There's
hard to see
some
at first,
particle
I
in the
told you
sky.
it looked like a
Certain
face.
features that a face would have can be seen briefly. Its uncanny
Mhm.
motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera.
A ghost.
To them, it looks as though a floating head had passed by.
Nah,
If
that's
only
just
they
some
had
dude
seen
on
the
all
face
fours.
closely
Camera
enough.
glare.
As they state, who knows?
No, that's just some dude on
Jesus
all
Christ.
fours crawling to the bathroom after being spotted.
What they would have said about this.
Oh,
The
fuck.
supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them. This would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. Now, up until now, there haven't been any updates. But until then, let me know
Yeah,
your
'cause no
thoughts on this
happened.
one.
Nout happened. What if they all died?
Up until now, there haven't been any updates.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I don't wish any
On a
bad on
Thursday
anyone.
afternoon, a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy
On a
as it
Thursday
was just then
afternoon.
that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there.
Bro, you know when the animals start barking and shit, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Although unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio,
Okay,
the
never
mother
mind.
decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
Can I put my
Look, you
ball?
guys,
Oh,
it rocks, but then
wind.
it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind.
I love how I said wind, and she's like, "There's no wind."
I know, Blue. Someone's there, huh? I know it. I know. I don't know why it.
Should you
does
call him
that.
Bruce?
It does it every time, you guys. This is the third.
You telling me you got this little shit and you called him Bruce?
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, you get him, Brucey. No, bro, you can't call small dogs like these crazy names. Like, oh yeah, that's my boy.
Bruce is not a crazy name.
I feel like
Bruce is a
that's
very
for
normal
no,
name.
it's for a big dog. You know, there's
Eh.
like there's names that are for small dogs: Coco, Princess, Lulu. I feel like all the ones I
Bruce
just
is
named
a
are
very
like
good name.
Hispanic family dog names. Fluffy was my dog. Fluffy was my dog. Bro fit the target. Some people be calling their small chihuahuas King Lord Explosion Murder, and I'm just sat there like, it's a fucking.
Up most the door.
You'd be surprised.
Time. I can't believe I caught it on camera. Sick on Blue.
Blue? What is his
Blue.
name? Bruce or Blue?
Blue.
I think
Blue.
she said Bruce.
Time, you guys. This is the third time.
Look.
I can't believe I caught it on
Hold on.
camera.
They were barking at something.
Shut up.
Come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's. I know, Blue. Someone's there, huh?
Oh my god, never mind. I didn't understand. You got it. Blue. He's not even blue.
You have a ghost,
Whatever.
babe. Sick on Blue.
Does it matter?
Yes.
Oh.
That's like me looking at my dog. Hey, I'm gonna name you Red. It's fucking
but you call it
stupid.
Blue like BLOO.
That's stupid.
It's the name.
It's a stupid name. You know which one made sense? Remember Wolf's Rain? Blue? She made
Bruce?
sense. There was no Bruce.
Why?
She had blue eyes. And her fur
she
was
had
kind
blue
of
eyes.
blue. Thank you. There was at least some blue
actually.
to her.
Alright, actually.
Hey,
Name.
hey, that is not her name. She's a gorgeous woman. Thank you very much.
She got got.
Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, babe.
Bleh.
Get him,
Just
Blue.
say bitch.
I'm shutting the door.
I hate
As
people.
many have stated,
Yeah,
if
bitch.
it wasn't for the dog's
Bitch.
reaction, this wouldn't have been as strange.
Sound it out.
Clearly, something had set off the dog. The chair suddenly stopping on its own, coupled with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe that this was paranormal.
Maybe the dog's
Mother's
just
Maybe it's
stupid.
just scared of
But
chairs.
any
Yeah,
ideas on what exactly
maybe.
had been on the chair remains unknown.
Archer's scared of fucking everything. Scared of my bike.
Your big ass dog is scared of everything?
Yeah.
Your dog is as big as a fucking counter is. On all fours.
There's a big old pussy.
But like, I feel like your dog's name matches him, Archer. It matches. But like, imagine you named him something like Sweet Pea. That shit would be stupid. That's a grown ass man in a dog suit, height wise, and you're calling him Sweet Pea.
This video
Princess.
remains a mystery.
It literally is those memes when they like name a rabid pit bull and it goes after a 5-year-old across the street. Me, when I say my pit bull Princess doesn't bite, but here she is dragging the neighborhood 5-year-old down the fucking street. Fuck's sake. Maybe the dog just doesn't like the shit moving. Thoughts.
Now, this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain
Aren't they all
anonymous.
suggested by
According
to
them,
you?
They had found this video on social media
Oh,
with little
never
to no
mind.
context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently.
Why do you want to be anonymous if it's not even your video?
Something about this space
You just found it on the
seems off.
internet.
I know,
The
right?
person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around.
Welcome
Lacking
to
other people in
doctor's
this room, the
visit.
video gets
What?
a
What?
lot
Wait,
strange.
hold
But
on.
this is
This person was waiting for a long time. I hope you know that that's just a doctor waiting room experience. You're gonna wait. It's called
Oh, yeah?
the waiting room.
captured. Take a look.
I'm
Take a
looking.
look.
Alright, first and foremost, fucking get some noise compression on.
Super scary so far.
Okay, that's kind of a weird shadow, but are you sure no one's there? That looks like the elevator door opening. Actually, no, it doesn't. Well, maybe.
Is there an elevator? It's just a
I
window.
think it's an elevator.
Somehow, a
That's
shadow
on
appears
the
with no one else
on the
around.
adjacent side to
Ah.
the
Whole
shadow.
space
I
is
didn't even
entirely
notice
devoid
it.
of any patients,
Look,
yet strangely,
it looks like an elevator. Like the metal doors and then like the little
That's just the shadow of the like. See that light in the top right corner?
Yeah, but it's moving. The shadow.
Yeah, is that an elevator going up?
I don't know. This one up here? I think this is
Alright,
just a
looks like
window.
it.
Like a window at
Either
the
way.
other building.
It just looks like a shadow from your chair.
From what?
From the chair.
But the shadow's moving.
Alright, play it.
Jarvis enhance! Again?
Jarvis.
Are we doing the
Enhance
Jarvis?
the
I can't
shadow.
go to premium. I don't got premium, brother. 1080p is the best you're getting.
silhouette is cast.
Look, see, it's
Initially,
moving.
it
Oh,
seems
never
as if the
mind.
shadow
Wait,
was
did they
cast by
change
someone
that
off
then?
camera, but
I don't
You
know.
used to be able to go up to 1440p.
Yeah, but it depends on the quality of the actual
And now
video.
they've capped it at 1080p.
It depends on the
Unless
quality
you want
of the
to
video.
Jarvis enhance.
Again, it depends on the quality of the video.
Yeah, but. Alright,
Uh-huh.
it don't matter.
when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there.
Okay, show me the
No
moving
person
shadow
or
again. See, look,
object
it's
is
moving.
like the shadow on the wall, and neither is there anyone or anything disappearing before reappearing again. The shadow seems to be something of its own.
Like, if this was, whatchamacallit, if
It's
this was
just
the
it's
opposite
the light
way.
moving.
Well, hold on, but hear me out. What I was gonna say, if this was like the opposite way, like it was like light coming out and then closing, that's how I could say, okay, yeah, it's the elevator door opening and closing if there's an elevator there. But I don't know. And this doesn't seem like it would give off that shadow, but
It's not
get
that. It's not that one.
What are we
I
talking
feel like
about?
it's a light that we can't see. That's moving a
Well, it's
bit.
hard to say what exactly was caught
Maybe.
on camera. The
Or who
I don't
knows?
think it's a ghost.
Maybe there's a hallway down this way and there's someone there, but we're left to the fucking imagination.
many to believe that this may just be something beyond explanation. But as always,
Shadow.
let me know your thoughts on this one.
Shadow the
I don't think it's
Hedgehog.
beyond explanation.
Shadow the Hedgehog. That's my explanation.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a
Ew.
public restroom.
Last
Ah.
year?
The guy scared me.
Really?
Chinese man.
long, long
That was a joke.
man.
No,
Something pretty
no.
creepy took place. The man who recorded this
Ah.
is Axel Loza.
Oh,
and
God.
based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something.
Bro,
Axel's
you see the fit he's wearing? I know he's deeply troubled. Bro gets no bitches. Of course he's deeply troubled.
I'd be troubled in a yellow bathroom. What the fuck?
No, remember this guy posts photos, but they're not actual photos of the bathroom.
Ah.
that no one else
Quote,
is in the
unquote.
restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls.
Damn, that
but
bathroom
which
is
one
dirty.
empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he
He
begins to
picks his
record and
nose.
captures this.
No, te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Es que estoy, bueno,
In this TD-ridden bathroom.
del baño
Yeah.
y pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros.
Okay, I
y se
hear the
está tocando
AC.
la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean.
No
ahí
hay
está
nada.
Mi reflejo.
I like the
De
flowers.
este lado
Nice touch.
no hay nada. Vean.
I don't know why I thought.
Just opposite, someone's taking a shit. Come on, bro.
Aquí tampoco hay nada.
Oh, God, it's so moldy, but there's like premium white flowers.
Dog, you just inhaling that air, I feel like you're gonna catch something.
Is it mold or is it like a floor pan?
I think it's mold.
I feel like that's a lot of mold.
I feel like it's either mold or just straight up fucking dirt, because it is a university bathroom. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You think they'd keep it clean though?
I mean, I go to uni, and sometimes I go in there, and it looks like a fucking gas station bathroom. Like, there's some nice ones that you obviously go to, but,
Yeah,
you
don't
know,
have like janitors and shit.
I mean, yeah, but they work at a fucking university, think they give a shit?
I mean, you're paying how much money to go there?
I mean,
They better clean bathrooms.
I'm just saying, bro, sometimes uni bathrooms are not the best. Like, what is it? If I have, there's one class that I go to that it's like a 3-story building, and if you go to the first bathroom, every day there's like shit stains everywhere, piss on the floor, there's like water everywhere. What else? There's like paper towels thrown everywhere, toilet paper. It's fucking gross. The second you go to the upstairs bathroom, it's super clean. Like, no one's ever in there. But it's because it's the most accessible one, the first floor, that everyone goes there and everyone trashes it. So it's like, it just depends on what bathroom you go to.
Mi reflejo.
Especially in
Thanks for the
uni.
bathroom wall.
Okay.
God, it's scamming me. Oh.
Someone's in the fucking vents, bro. Let them out.
Yeah.
It's the
Smushed away
janitor.
vent.
It's the janitor. He's like, I went to go clean the vents and someone stuck me in here. Please help.
I think it's just like an electrical thing or something.
I
banging.
don't. It
It's
doesn't
like the
sound
AC
like it.
is like messed up or something.
Well, I mean,
It's like
does
making
the
a banging
AC
noise.
stop when it happens? Is the question.
Escucharon.
But the AC doesn't stop. It does sound something like in the vents, definitely.
Yeah, it's
Like, it sounds like
It's. I don't think it's a ghost.
I think it's some. It
If I heard that, I'd be like, yeah, that's fucked up.
something like
It's not a ghost.
mechanical, like in the vent system or something like that. Because I mean, the AC is really.
Miley Cyrus.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
She did the best.
I don't know. I feel like if the door was getting hit, like if the door swung open or like moved with the beats of the sound, then I guess you could say that it would be a ghost, because that would be more plausible. But I feel like considering
It's just a ghost making beats.
yeah, sick beats, Grizzy Beats, get him on one of your fucking music tracks. Hire him for the bass or whatever. No, but seriously, like kind of taking in the like atmosphere of the bathroom itself, I don't think it's well kept, so I think it's very plausible that that could be something to do with plumbing or ventilation system, AC. I don't think it's a ghost.
¿Escucharon?
No, I didn't. I'm
No.
Helen Keller.
This ghost
Oh
has
shit.
been
Stop
busted.
showing me the fucking mold-ridden bathroom, please.
I'm more scared of mold, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I find it like disgusting.
There's so much. It's like, damn.
To hear the banging
It's really
noises, we
gross.
see this, a face suddenly appearing in a
It-
stall.
Oh! Why did you
Ugh.
show me that,
I think
bitch?
no, that's a reflection of his
No, it's
hand
not. I don't
on
think
the
it's
white thing. Yes, it is. Jarvis enhance.
We see this,
Jarvis enhance. I'll
No.
tell you.
It's not the hand.
Jarvis enhance. Ugh.
Can I like go past this frame now? I'm covering my eyes. Has Jarvis enhanced enough? Have I enhanced enough?
No, I need to see it now. Let it move.
Yes, it did. I saw it move. Fuck's sake.
already startling to hear the banging noises.
Yeah,
We
already
see
startling
this,
to hear the
a face
banging noise of me
suddenly
fucking
appearing
your mom. Fuck, I went too far.
I feel like that's edited in.
banging noises. We see this, a face
They don't look real.
suddenly
Is that good?
Yeah. I think it's edited anymore. It looks like shitty CGI.
You know what's weird though? Like, there's no like mouth to it either. I feel like it's the eye and then everything's blended out. It looks.
Yeah, that's edited
appearing in a
footage
stall
right
that is
there.
clearly empty. It happens
That, or he's really good at making cut. You know what? It could be that as well. He could be making cuts because if you really wanted me to believe that there was a ghost making a sound, I would not have these doors closed like this. I would open them for like fully up against this wall so that way it's no question or doubt about it that they're empty and there's no chance
Yeah.
for quote unquote freeze frames.
quickly, but
It's
not so
like-
fast that we miss it.
Myth
Only do we
busted.
realize what was seen until after it happens. Or at least, that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified.
Sure.
I'm sure, Axel.
Sure, buddy. It's always
Sure.
after.
Just disappears without a
It's
trace.
always after. You
I'm
never,
sorry,
you notice they never
but
notice
I'm
it while
always
they're
like,
doing it.
if I'm recording, I'm looking at my phone because I want to make sure I'm getting this shit on
Yeah.
camera.
Like, if that happened, you'd
Like,
notice it straight away.
I would notice it because I'm looking at my camera. I'm not looking like, especially if you're gonna give an over the top view, like you gotta make sure it goes over the top. So you have to look at your phone at the angle, be like, okay, you can actually see into the bathroom. I'm not just showing you the fucking floor. You know?
It's always after the fact they notice it. More like after the fact they edited it in.
There you go. But I think it's just ridiculous. Like, if you're gonna at least lie, say, like, if you're gonna edit
Well,
it,
that shit is too long.
yeah, a bit. The fuck? Alright.
What's comfy though?
It does. I was gonna say, if you're gonna edit it, like, at least act it out where the edit is gonna be. Because I'm gonna tell you this now, if that was real, you'd fucking notice that. Because you're looking at your camera recording, getting ready to prop it over a stall. You're looking for that shit. You know, you're looking at it. You're not gonna be like, oh, oh, that was a funny little thing. Anyways, back to the empty fucking bathroom.
And you're scared, quote unquote, so you're like super alert.
Exactly.
You'd notice
Like
that shit.
any small thing, when I'm scared shitless and I have to go downstairs to get a fucking drink of water from my own room, from my own
Water.
household kitchen, I notice everything. A little, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like I'm literally acting like I have a murderer in my house when I go downstairs and it's past 9. Sun's down, I'm a bitch. I should get that on a shirt. Sun's down, I'm a bitch. Instead of sun's out, guns out, sun's down, I'm a bitch. That's a good shirt idea. Merch.
Sun down, bitch up.
Sun down, fear rising.
Hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence.
Well, no shit, he's not gonna give any updates. Oh, guys, hey, I'm really scared that I saw that eye, but I hope you know my physics class, I passed that shit. No one gives a shit.
Without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
No, it's not. Actually,
What's terrifying is the fucking mold.
because
Look at that.
my question is, if there's a quote unquote ghost in that bathroom, when he did this pier,
The video
like
itself
like
is still
the
pretty
same
terrifying.
exact motion, where it appeared here, why didn't it appear that time?
Mm,
If it's just being an asshole in that bathroom stall. Also, at that point, you just got Moaning Myrtle in there. Let's be real.
yeah.
You got Moaning Myrtle. What's she
Got
gonna
banging
do?
Barry.
What?
Banging Barry.
You're gonna have whimpering William in there. Fucking hell.
In the following clip.
Oh god, why do you live like this, people? This is why you get knives thrown at you. Look at this.
It's not even a
Assault.
ghost, it's just a knife. It's fed up here.
Like, brother, clean your station. Why do you have a saw set up next to a chair like this? Like you're gonna be fucking Jigsaw Home Edition. Fucking hell, you're literally Walmart Jigsaw. Well, what do? Pull your kids in that room? You got a D on your report card. And you also lied to your mother about brushing your teeth. Now, it's either you get an A on the SAT or I'm cutting off your foreskin. What are we doing? What are we doing today, huh?
In his basement after having heard a strange noise.
You live like this. I hope you
I think
know.
I've seen this. This one's creepy.
I don't know. I think the simple fact that you live like this tells me that you need to be haunted. Because someone needs to scare you shitless so you never come back down here to hoard more shit.
Like I was saying earlier.
Alright, now it's time to close my eyes. I'll perceive lightly,
Now, the
but I'm a
man already knows
bitch.
that something isn't
So
right with his basement, which is why he takes this video.
I notice nothing is right with this basement. Why do you have a single door here? You look like you're setting up to be the new scene of Jigsaw. There's a mop. The bucket does not have a mop. You're using it probably as a paint tool. And then what the fuck is this back here? Your shelves of Home Depot decor? Fucking do a garage sale, homie.
Ever since moving in, both he and his family have been experiencing a plethora of inexplicable happenings.
Uh-huh.
But luckily,
Oh, my
time,
wife
he was
divorced
able
me.
to
It
get
came out of
something on
nowhere.
camera.
No, bro, you don't know
The
how to
year is
fucking clean.
2017, and with only a few months living there, he can already sense that something strange is about to happen.
Uh-huh.
He gets his phone and
He gets his
captures
phone
this.
and pulls his dick out. That would be the best thing to scare a ghost away. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Pull your fucking dick out. What are they gonna do? Either they're gonna suck it or they're gonna run away. Win-win, bitch. Win-win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You're either getting your dick sucked or you're solving your ghost problem. Lonely men, just pull your dick out, and if you have a ghost at home, they'll suck it, or you'll get rid of your ghost problem. A whole new meaning to Ghostbusters. Oh god, I need to get taken. I need to not have a channel ever again. Anyways.
Here. And
Closing my eyes.
believe
Okay, that's just probably because you're a messy cleaner.
No, things don't fly off.
Oh!
Yep, that's what you call it. Freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps.
Oh god.
Boy, here we go with the door again.
Jail. Actually, why are you just standing there? Either whip it out or run! Brother!
It's creepy. So that door always swings.
Fuck off. Flight response.
Bro! Bro's got no flight or fight. He's just... Yeah.
They've been living in this house for
That's
months
the
and it's just
door.
like used to it now. I was like, you know what?
Personally speaking, I'm burning the house down. Or...
You would get used to it if you
Fuck
lived
no.
there.
Fuck
you-
no.
Yes, you will. If you
I'm
lived there
sorry.
all your
The day
life,
that
right,
happens,
and go start pushing shit around. I feel like a
Lucas.
month or something are happening. You're like, oh god, here he goes
Lucas, my
again.
love, if you and I are are married and living in a house together and the ghost shit happens, I hope you know within the week the house will be A, burned down, B, have a cleansing occur in every room necessary, or C, we will be moving out.
I
Straight
feel like the
up.
moving out is the most normal option. Burning it down's not really a good option.
Sets the ghost free,
I
sets me
ain't
free, we can
paying.
claim insurance. Just saying. And if they're
No.
suspected of foul play, if we have a neighbor we don't like, there we go. Karen across the street set my shit on fire. Oh, how can you prove that? Karen, you set my shit on fire.
If all they're doing is moving stuff little bits, like,
This is not a little bit. This is an
you get
inconvenience. Because I'm
desensitized to
sat
it, man.
here trying to have my moment of Jigsaw Walmart edition, and you're over here fucking with my set, fucking up my recordings. I'm sat there like, all right, little Timmy, time time to lose your pinky finger because you swore to never pinky promise and then lie, and that's what you did. And then I hear crackle crackle over there by fucking Ghost McGee. Then my shit's ruined. I can no longer post my movie because then I have to go in and edit it. Fuck. I don't even know what tangent I'm going on, bro. I don't even know anymore. I made up this whole story that this dad has kids. He's also torturing them. Not really. And that his wife left them. Plot twist, the wife's downstairs. She's always been downstairs. I just feel like also this basement's kind of old. Like, it looks like shit has been done down here, and not in the best way possible. I'm gonna go back to covering my eyes and play it.
Oh, there you go. Let go of it.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
Now, taking into account that this isn't something new to the man, this occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when considering that the door that just opened is extremely heavy. According to him, he can barely open it himself, despite being quite big.
Excuse
now, with
me?
happenings like this, one can totally understand why he and his family have left this place. Although taken in 2017.
Don't show me the fucking basement like this. I'm letting you
You
know.
already know that's not the actual basement.
I know,
That's
I
just
know.
a random creepy picture
But, like,
I found.
I don't know why people like own basements like this. Like, my cousins have
To
a big.
store all shit you don't want.
No. The way that I'm saying it is like the fucking creepy ass staircase basement. If you have a basement, valid. But like, there's ways that you can make your fucking basement inviting. And like 9 out of 10 people don't know how to do that shit. Home decor. Fucking figure it out. Paint the walls. Maybe
If I had
put a
basement,
light
I'd purposely
bulb.
make it creepy. I'd buy creepy stuff to put down there.
You're an asshole. I would never go into the basement then. But like my cousins, they have a basement up in Atlanta, right? And it's like there's a door to it. So you open the door, you go down a couple stairs, turn, go down another set of stairs, and then there's a door for the basement. So it's like there's 2 doors. And then once you get to like the basement, it's like kind of furbished as a guest room. So it's really nice. At least that was their old house because I know they moved. But that was their old house. I would sleep in the basement whenever we went to Atlanta to visit my folks. But brother, you're gonna tell me that if I visit someone's house, they're gonna look me dead in the fucking eyes and say, "Hey man, let's go grab something from the basement." Respectfully, you can go down the basement. I will wait for you. If you don't come out in 20 to 30 minutes, you're dead, and I'm going to go home. I'm not going to deal with that shit. And if it's in my own home, I'm not having a basement like this. I'm putting floral, good vibes. I will become the white woman of the year with how I will decorate this fucking basement entranceway. Good vibes only. I'll put a cross smack dab in the middle, because fuck that.
17 and living somewhere else now. This footage continues to baffle him to this day.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking baffling, Reginald.
In this next video, a woman is standing outside her house.
No, I've seen this one. I actually hate this one. This one, I hate. I've seen it before. And it's disgusting. Genuinely. Because first and foremost, why the fuck are you living in BFE? You will not couch me living like this. Ever. Personally speaking, I would rather cuddle up with the naked mole rats down in the fucking sewers of New York than sit outside in this. Fuck that. I I hate that shit. That greenery shit scares the shit out of me. When you have like no neighbors and no lights, instantly I hate you. I refuse. No lights, no neighbors. Just fucking 4 little lights and a dream. No.
During a rainstorm when she notices something highly unusual.
Oh yeah, I remember
The
this.
woman in this video is known as
Fuck
Amanda,
this.
and while standing on her patio, something close by catches her attention. In fact, she was left shaken up after getting a clear view of what she was seeing. Taking a closer look, she sees this.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look. See?
See, that shit's creepy.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not gonna even lie. I know it sounds awful to say, but a lot of the people that live in rural areas, like, y'all got a lot of shit going on. It's not even like ghosts that I'm fucking terrified about. Y'all got natural predators out there. Like bobcats. Bobcats will attack you. Cougars. Panthers. Fucking bears. God forbid you don't know which one, black or brown, and you end up running for the wrong one. Or you lay down for the wrong one. He's like, oh, free fucking snack! Winnie the Pooh would never do us like that.
Where the fucking fast?
Hor, 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 hor. Y'all got the bite of 87 happening at least once a year. Just saying. If you live in a rural area. Like, mind you, first and foremost, the thing that scares me the most is fucking natural predators. I keep saying the F word a lot. I apologize, guys. This is why I'm not monetized. Natural predators.
Really fast, but
I'm gonna bite you like it's the bite of 87. But
I don't know what you said.
no, I said fucking, and I keep saying that word a lot, and I'm like, this is why I'm not monetized, because like I have no filter. But natural predators, other human beings, because let's be real, if people are gonna go do those like satanic rituals, they're not gonna go to good old Florida, Miami, and be like, oh my god, let's go to the beach. They're gonna go to a rural area where there's a forest, and they're gonna do that shit there. Ghost summonings probably there is a thing called Goatman Bridge, where there is a whole entire quote-unquote cult that did their own little shaboing boing thing over there, and now they have a demon on that bridge, and it's in a rural area. Respectfully, you don't see that shit happen in cities. That is why I, personally speaking, no.
I'm in a rural area.
I
It's
know
pretty
you
cool.
are, and I shit my pants thinking about you going out at like 3 in the morning.
If you walk so far, if you walk super deep into towards this area, and it's like in between stones. It's like a ravine. So it's like super deep, and there's also a bridge that you walk under, and it's got faces carved into the stone, like creepy faces as well. And it's like you've got to walk for like over an hour to get there. But it's pretty cool. Just saying.
I don't know how much I trust that sentence, considering you said, oh yeah, for Halloween one year, I went out when it was 3 in the morning and there were people with devil masks on, and I just walked on by.
Yeah, I said hello to him, and they said, hey up, and walked past me.
They said, hey up!
It was just a Halloween
That is
event,
how
so-
you instantly lose any aura you had of being able just, hello, hey up! Because that's how you guys say it. In my opinion, that's how I heard it. You guys don't say the H, you say Aop. You go like, Eop. That's how you guys say it, in my opinion. That's how I hear it.
Ignore my dogs.
Ignore my dogs.
Ignore my dogs.
Well, it's fucking thundering. Of course your dogs are gonna be going off. They sound like small dogs too, so I doubt they see what's going on outside.
It might be hard to spot what exactly was being seen, but with a few edits, it becomes apparent that something had appeared. It's as if someone or something dressed in white was in the distance.
Ew.
Not sure if she was just seeing things. Amanda shares this video online and immediately gets comments from
Blech.
those who say that they too see the white figure.
Gross.
But of course, let me know what you think. Is a figure seen as many believe? Or might there be some explanation for this
I
mysterious
think if
incident?
ghosts
Like most clips.
do exist, I don't really think we should be scared of them, to be honest. Because at that point, they're just another part of that world.
I guess. I mean, I feel like
It's just another
I feel like it's
energy.
dependent. I feel like it's dependent on like the kind of
I
energy
still
the
like. I
ghost
think
has.
like an actual. Yeah, but I still think like the real alive person
Oh no. Yeah.
is gonna do more damage. Yeah.
No, of course. What I'm saying is like if you're in a like that's my fear that I've always said. If like quote unquote we ever go to like let's say Saint Ignatius. That's the one that I am kind of scared of, but I kind of would like to go. Like if you, me, maybe Ray, Sierra, and like some of our other friends got the opportunity to go to Saint Ignatius, I would fucking love that. Because I think it's so cool. I would love to see it. I'd love to experience and see if there's any like ghost activity things happen to us. If we did something like what Garrett did, where it was like overnight, I would be shitting my pants that someone was in the building. Not even about the ghosts, just that someone is in the building. That's like, I think that would be my main fear, is not even the ghost, but just like, what if someone broke in? You know? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But so I definitely agree with you. Real life people are like scarier on the list, but I also think that like they can do more damage. But I also believe that like ghosts are a bit scarier in the aspect that you can't always see them. If that like the surprise factor is what adds to it, in my humble opinion.
I feel like that makes them less scary to me.
Really, I would feel like it makes me more scared because you can never tell like if someone's running at you full speed, you can hear them and see them. So you can kind of
But that's the thing though with ghosts. Like even if they're running at your full speed, what are they gonna do?
I mean, they've had
They're
people
gonna
they've
fuck you
they've
out.
scratched people before, they've hit people, they've pulled people's hair. Like it's not that they're going to kill you, quote unquote, because it's never happened before, but they can do damage, you know? It's like it's what? I think anything is possible of doing damage, quite frankly.
Most that stuff's in the movies.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We'll never know unless we experience it ourselves, which I do hope that if we do ghost experimenting stuff that we don't have any negative experiences like getting hurt or getting pushed or things like that. Because while I would like to experience something with a ghost, I don't want it to be a bad experience or a negative experience per se, because that's also a thing too. People confuse ghosts with demons because they're like, "Oh yeah, like this is just a really mean ghost." And then you're like, "Actually no, someone did a whole demon ritual and it's there." And you just got like scratched by that motherfucker. Like that's what I think is also partially scary about it. Is like with a human, you know it's a human. An animal running at you, you know it's an animal. But if you can't see what it is, you have no idea what's fucking with you. It could be some old Granny Smith head ass from like 1901, and she's just there because you look like her grandchild, you know, and she's there
That's
playing with your
kind of
hair or
wholesome
whatever.
and cute.
It is, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a potential for it to be wholesome, cute. She thinks you're her grandchild, so she's there playing with your hair, something cute like that. But then there's also the off chance that it's not. It's some either a ghost that has negative energy attached to them that is seeking to do harm, or someone did a demon ritual there, and the thing that's over here petting your hair is actually like pulling it. You know, like that's what
This
I'm
is
saying.
still, just your ghost headcanon, you know.
Stop it with the ghost head
Who's to
cannons.
say
Stop it was
Because
telling
who's
these aren't
to
headcanons,
say
they're
that a
opinions.
ghost is even
It's like that one meme.
any opinion
How do
on
you
ghosts
know
is
what's good for
people's
me?
head
It's
canon.
my
Any
opinion.
opinion on a ghost is someone's
No,
head
it's
canon.
not. No, it's not. It's just how they
Any
believe
opinion
ghosts
on a
work.
ghost is head canon. Because
Okay. Are we headcanoning that if
who's
you
to
don't...
say that a ghost is even a person?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what it
It can
is.
be its own and it can be its own thing.
That's what I'm
You
saying. We
can't.
don't know what it is.
It
That's
could
what
just be its
adds
own
to the
energy.
fear factor of it. You don't know what the fuck
But
it
even
is.
if we did, does it matter? Because what they're gonna do? Open a door for you?
Maybe they'll push you down the stairs.
What? Open a door.
Push you down the stairs.
Alright, who's ever been pushed downstairs by a
Several
ghost?
people have said there's been reports of
Or
it.
have they tripped downstairs and said they were pushed by a fucking ghost?
I have tripped downstairs and
Or did
I've
the
never
hip
said I
break?
was get pushed.
The hip break and they thought it were a ghost pushing them.
Shut up. Alright.
Clips.
Well, I feel like some of these people are just compulsive liars.
Okay, but like, that's the thing though. It's like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's get back to the video.
I'll see a ghost throwing it back in corner of my room, I'm not believing it.
Or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out,
So,
then click on the next
if I die, no, knock on wood, I'm not gonna even send that into the air.
compilation.
I
You
can even
send
send
it over
that.
to
Knock on wood.
videos444@gmail.com.
Like I just said,
That being said,
who's to say that ghosts are even dead people?
But that's the thing is like you don't know.
It
Like
could just be anything.
that's the overall belief of them because a lot of them do if you see apparitions, they all have humanoid forms at least. So there is that could be very well true that it's not really human beings but just alternate beings on a different plane of existence. But a lot of people, I feel like I feel like people say that ghosts are people because in some way it kind of gives people closure. Like, let's say you have a loved one who passes away, and it's like, okay, cool. Well, if they're a ghost, I can communicate with them, and like communications have happened from what I watch. Ouija boards. Obviously, I don't condone Ouija boards because I feel like that is just a direct connection to something that you maybe not.
You don't like Luigi boards?
No.
What's wrong with Luigi?
I don't like the Luigi boards. Okay?
I know he's the second brother, but like, come on, Jesus.
Oh my god. What I'm saying.
Give him some credit.
You're ruining my headcanons.
Now this next video comes from Jalen Love, who
My headcanon is that all ghosts are just Luigi.
by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her two sisters, who are seen on camera.
Oh, there's someone right there.
Come back from somewhere at around 10 p.m. when the security camera inside their living room recorded the following.
Oh no.
Now it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred.
Scary.
Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house.
No, bro. That's the scariest shit ever. Someone breaking into your house. That's scary.
I see, that's scary.
I'd fuck with a ghost all day long
ghost.
if it meant that no one would break into my house. Hands down, hand on the Bible, I would prefer to have a ghost in my house than have someone break into my house. I'm pretty sure I have a ghost in my house from childhood. But is that fucker still around? I doubt it. But I'm pretty sure at one point or another I had one at my house. You think they just like shimmy on over to like, you know what?
Shimmy,
We're not having any
shimmy,
headcanon talk. We've had too much headcanon talk.
But this time, it appears that something else other than a burglar was captured. The two sisters
My
enter
ball
inside,
sack.
leaving the front door open for Jalen.
Two women were captured in your
As
house.
Jalen takes her time to come inside, this happens.
Bitch, why are you taking your time?
Why does
Hold
the
on.
glass?
First and
Why do the glass
foremost,
panels look like dicks?
This happens.
they really do. But my question is, you just got broken into. One, why are you leaving your door open, even if your sister's behind you? And two, if you just got broken into, I'd be shimming on into my house to close it and lock it as quick as possible. After the incident, of course. Why don't we get direct footage from the security camera? Like, look at this! You deserve to get broken into! You're leaving your house open like this? It's no wonder they broke in! Aren't you sure that they didn't just stroll in? How fucking dumb do you have to be? Hold on. Both of them come in, right? Yeah, 1, 2. You guys are idiots! Close the damn door!
She ain't even in door yet. Let me get in first.
Look! You could have closed it! This is why you got broken into!
That's a big door.
Ew. But also... No, keep playing it, because I'm sure... Oh, never mind, it was playing. That's scary.
Behind this door.
But, like, come on now. Look at this. You're leaving the door open for at least 2 minutes. I'm sure if anyone wanted to, they could. Unless there's a gate here that you closed, which even then... No, bro. Just close your damn
They
door.
left it open because they knew there was one there.
What do you mean?
It's, you know, when you walk through the door, you usually close it without thinking. Unless you want to make a video to show that there's a ghost. Then you leave it open, knowing full well you got someone stood behind that door to lightly peek the fucking elbow and make it look like a ghost.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is like the video keeps going and then it just, I don't know.
Figure is seen.
I don't know.
It's worth pointing out that no one is seen behind the door before it's open.
Someone's probably
Nothing
laying down
apparently
behind that
stands out,
fucking
but also
basket.
eventually
There's
does.
some out there that
What
you
it
can
just stands
hide
there
behind.
while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part of it, as only partially do we see the figure.
Brother, if it was hiding itself, it would not be there.
Freaked out.
Thank you.
They state that they wouldn't have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night. According to them, they had heard strange noises coming from downstairs.
Well, I wonder, why did we hear strange
Probably
noises that
homeless
sounded
person.
like we were getting broken into? Maybe because you leave the door open. Not even... I need to calm down. It's not that serious. It's not my household. Why am I getting this heated?
Which make them check their surveillance cameras. But while checking the footage from earlier that night, they see this. A dark silhouette that disappears.
Maybe it's your guardian angel, bro.
Like many, she now believes that something unexplainable was captured. But as always, I'll let you be the judge.
Again.
Who's the agent of death?
Or was something else captured?
Maybe it's just your fucking guardian angel who's like, yeah. I don't really believe in guardian angels, to be honest. I don't understand that. I know a lot of people do. I don't believe in that shit. I just figure I'm watching out for myself. Kind of, in a way. But I know people believe in that shit, so it's your fucking guardian angel. Boom. Call it a day.
I think my mom believes in it.
That's cute though. I guarantee your mom believes about that. Probably believes in that, because I mean, she's a mom.
Oh, I think one time, I don't remember. I think she fell asleep driving, and then someone woke her up, and just in time. She also dreamt that she was in a car crash, and she saw something happen, and then it happened while we were driving.
Oh shit,
But
that's cool.
because she dreamt about it, she were able to avoid it.
That's cool though. That's actually really fucking
Yeah.
cool. Your mom sounds like a badass for that. That's actually so
Yeah.
cool. I think that there's definitely I'm not gonna get
I
into
think there's energy.
There's energy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's my headcanon.
Yeah.
Also, that is they're all Luigi.
I do think though, like, especially I feel like guardian angels type stuff, I feel like that's more, I don't want to say catered to, but I feel like that is something that a lot of parents believe, because obviously they want to protect their kids to the like highest of their abilities, but you're not always going to be attached to the hip with your kid. So it's like, oh, you have a guardian angel, which I think is cute in a way. I think it's cute that like some parents care enough to be like, oh yeah, like I asked for a guardian angel for you, like just something cute, like, hey, I want, or like even if they just like hope or pray to whatever, that like their kid is okay throughout the day, I think that shit is like adorable. You know? I think it's a sign of a good parent, you know? Because it's like most people are just like, okay, go on the bus. See you later. Toodles. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's around 9 p.m. on a Friday
Ah,
night
child!
when two sisters are settling in for the evening. During this
Oh.
time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she does every night. But while both sisters are alone at home,
These
something
kids are
happens
really
that
young to be left alone, especially this one. Look at her. She's fucking running with her head down. She's not looking up. She's gonna eat shit one day. Teach your kid to look up when they're walking up the stairs. She's gonna fucking tumble one day because she's like, oh, did my feet hit the stairs? Did my feet hit the stairs? Fucking hell.
leaves him extremely unsettled. Now, the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage.
Her
She
foot.
and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know
Okay.
what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut.
I don't know what to do. Move out. Leave. Get it cleansed. And last resort, burn the house down.
To mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family dog,
Oh,
her
God.
2 children are alone at home when this is captured.
Oh god, what is it? I don't like shit. Okay, you scared me, you little asshole. You running made me feel like there was something gonna be on all fours coming after you. Anyways, I don't like when this shit happens to to kids. I think that is terrifying. Cause I feel bad for the kids because imagine you have to witness this as a kid, like, and your parent isn't home, brother. That's fucking scary. You know what else I hate? Imaginary friends. I fucking hate them. I never had one. I never will have one. Those shits are creepy. You can't tell
You
me.
never watched Foster Zone for Imaginary Friends?
I watched that, but they were like cartoons. I'm saying like real life imaginary friends. Like, you know how people were like, "Oh, here's my friend I'm not, here's my friend Timmy. He you can't see Timmy." I never had one of those. I never talked to my dolls. Like, I never gave them personalities. Never was like, I would play with dolls, but I never went like, this is my doll Regina. She's very sweet and she tells me that mommy and daddy are getting a divorce, cuz I don't know what the fuck kids make up, but sometimes they say the weirdest shit about their like imaginary friends. Whatever. Fuck that. I never had an imaginary
My
friend.
imaginary friend, Pablo.
What? I hope you know.
Pablo Escobar.
Oh, no. Oh, Pablo Escobar. All that came out is, this is my imaginary friend that I blow. That's how it sounded.
What?
Because you said Pablo, but it
Said
sounded like, this
Pablo.
is my imaginary friend that I blow. And I was like, see, fellas, see, fellas, it all lines up again. You either whip it out and get it sucked, or you whip it out and you solve your ghost problem. Oh my god, it's so stupid. But yeah, like, I don't like, I know like some of the kids that I used to work with, like, because I used to be a camp counselor, they had imaginary friends, and they were like, "Oh well, Rose says you look really pretty today," and I'm like, "Yeah, you can tell her I said thanks." "Oh well, she's right here." I said, "You can tell her," because I'm not fucking addressing that. I'm not addressing that. Sorry. I refuse. Because Lord knows, if you happen to have your little spawn has a demonic thing attached to them, I'm good. They can keep Rose. They can keep Rose all to themselves. Fuck no. Yes, another ghost head cannon, my love. Another ghost head cannon from yours truly. Whoa, bitch. Let's simmer down.
Me too.
Me at every minor inconvenience. So what the fuck happened? Why are you coming out? Or is it opening? Oh no, oh god, I thought it was opening by itself. What the fuck is going on? You're just giving me eerie music and not explaining shit. Girl, lock the damn door. What are you fucking seeing? I feel like I'm talking to that damn dog. What is it, boy? What did you see? What is it, boy? What? Fuck. They didn't close the door fully. Oh my god. Ew, 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 gross. Gross, gross, gross. Do we have footage that the mom isn't actually home?
It was after watching this video that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond belief. According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master bedroom. It wasn't exactly clear as her daughter states, but she knew something was there.
Ew.
And her sister can attest to this, as she too had seen something tall inside the room. Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open was heard on camera.
That's fucking... Get the cabinet out of the house.
Freaked out, if not spooked. Much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or what was caught on camera.
She's not sure what to do. Not sure.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, that was it?
Enjoyed.
Oh.
Also,